YouTubers, I'm going to show you how to make your very own hula hoop. And for this, you will need some PVC piping. Doesn't really matter the size of it. It usually comes in a roll. The kind that I get is usually half inch, I think, is how large it is around. And for one roll, I paid $25, and that's enough for 10 hula hoops, approximately. You will also need some cup links, which usually come in like a little baggie. Just make sure it's the same size as the PVC piping that you're getting. So it's just a little coupling insert. You will need your duct tape of any kind that you're wanting to make it. Scissors and pipe cutters. So after you measure out the size of the hula hoop that you want, you will take your hair dryer and apply heat to each end of the piping, and that allows you to get the coupling on a little bit easier, because it's really difficult to get these in because it's such a tight squeeze anyway. So adding heat to it usually allows the piping to expand some so that you can get the coupling inside pretty easily, or easier anyway. It's still kind of difficult, but you will take your hair dryer and apply heat to each end. So I'm going to do that right now, so please disregard the noise that is about to happen. So once you've got it on there and it's kind of heated up, you'll put your cup link in the end and just push down as hard as you can to get it to slide in. So it looks like that. You can probably get it in further, but let's see. It takes a little bit of muscle, and if you don't have muscle, you will definitely get some muscle after putting a couple of these together. So it'll look like this. I try to get it as far to the center point, like right about here, as I can, but this is about as good as I can get it right now. And then you will repeat it on the other side. And the pipe cutters that I have are cobalt. I forgot to show you these. And basically, you just put it on the pipe like this, and then you just sort of do this, and it will slowly tighten, and then eventually it will tighten so much that it will actually cut the piping like that. And it's a lot easier and safer to do than scissors, which I only have my scissors for the duct tape purposes. I don't use them on the pipe cutting itself. So I'm going to apply heat now to the other side. and then you will connect them right about here and just push. Okay, so it will look like this. It's all connected. It is now a hula hoop. And then the fun part, you get to decorate it. Hooray for decorations. I do mine differently each time depending on the type of tape that I have. If I've got some like thinner tape, let's see if I can find some. If I've got some like thinner tape like this versus this is the width of a normal duct tape. If I have some thinner tape like this, I'll do it in spirals, and you can see the duct tape underneath it, so it kind of looks like it's spiraling around the color, the main color that you pick. But if I'm just doing the main colors in like the thicker duct tape, I usually just stripe it versus spiraling because it's really difficult, and once you do spiral with this, you can't see the colors underneath it at all, so I just avoid it altogether. But you take your duct tape, and then you get a piece probably about this long, and then cut it. And this pink duct tape is really difficult, and it likes to crinkle when I put it on the hula hoop as well. And these scissors are terrible, but duct tape, this duct tape in particular, likes to crinkle pretty badly when I put it on. So get a piece about like this, and then you'll just wrap it around the hula hoop. I'm going to start at the connector, like right where I connected it. And you can add water to the hula hoops to give it more weight. For beginners, it's usually a little easier to hula hoop with if there's water inside of it, because the water sloshing actually helps push it around your body. So water hoops are really good for beginners, and then you can eventually let the water out little by little once you advance. So wrap it around like this one time, and I'm going to alternate colors from the pink and the turquoise. So then I'll take my turquoise color, and do the same thing, probably about this much. If you don't want to do that, you can always just lay it on the hula hoop, wrap it, and then cut it. So it just depends on your preference on what you would rather do. Sometimes it makes it easier to hold it if it's on the hoop already. It just depends. And I've also made some collapsible hula hoops, which is basically the same principle as this. You basically do the same thing, except instead of having one connector on one side, like I have here, you have one directly across from it on the other side. So it actually, like, once you get your circle, you cut it in half directly across from the connector that you had. So you have two equal sides, and then you connect it on this side as well. So you'll need two connectors for one collapsible hula hoop. And I'm not sure if I have one as an example or not. Let's see. Here's one. Here we go. I've got the coupling right here. I've got one. And directly across from it, I have one more. And then you kind of take it from the top and twist it as you push down, and then it makes a figure 8. And from here, you can half it, so it'll be like this. And then your hula hoop is now collapsible, which I think is pretty cool. And then to get it back to its normal shape, you just unfold it. It goes back to that figure 8. And then you just straighten it back out. There we go. Yay! So now that we have started taping, you will just continue to tape the hula hoop all the way around until it is finished. And I just got finished doing one of my own a minute ago, and I got this really pretty blue lace tape that I did mine in. And I'm really proud, really excited of this because the tape is just beautiful. I wanted to get a whole bunch of them, but they only had one left, so I jumped on that opportunity, and I'm really excited with it. But that's basically the gist of it, and you'll just keep doing that until it's decorated all the way around. And yeah, that's it. So if you have any questions, or if you have any more videos, just leave it in the comment section below. Rate, comment, subscribe, like, share, all of that good stuff. So toodaloo.